That's what I see all day. Candy all day. All day. All day. Yeah.
And that's right, friends. It is Kendy K all day. And we've got a special guest here with us today. It is none other than the Mommy Money Getter. She is in the building for coffee and conversations. Y'all, drop in that chat, share greetings with our special guest for coffee and conversation. Y'all, I'm trying to eat a cough drop. And it's not working out for me. So let me get rid of that for the friends. So Mommy Money Getter is here with us for coffee and conversations. I'm super excited, as I know you are too. Let me welcome you in, Mommy Money Getter. Welcome to Kendy K's Kitchen. I am so excited, and so is the family. That is what I call my subscribers and viewers. We're just family. So when you invite someone to your kitchen table, you know you have to be something special, and we just, you are like family to us. So welcome, Mommy Money Getter. Welcome, and welcome to your viewers and subscribers on the other end. Y'all, this stream is being simulcast. You can enter the stream from my channel and also from Mommy Money Getter's channel. So welcome in to everyone. Give us a welcome. Give us your welcome introduction, Mommy Money Getter, whenever you are ready.
Hello, family. Kendy K, thank you so much for having me on your channel. I'm very excited about the conversation to come. Thankful and grateful for all of you that are joining this conversation. Hopefully we give you guys something, a few gems to carry on with you. And I'm Charity. I have the channel, Mommy Money Getter. I'm a mom, and I guess you could call me a mommy content creator, but it's kind of like I'm in between doing all sorts of things right now. My channel is a little influx. But I started off as a mommy content creator, and that's typically what I do. So if you come over there and you see something different, just go with it.
I know that's right. Wendy Williams used to say all the time, she exercises the right to change her mind. So there's nothing wrong with that. It is your channel. You can do with it whatever you will. And that's why we're here tonight for coffee and conversations with Mommy Money Getter, just to get a feel for you, your content creation process for you, and what you do on your channel, how you do it. And so that this is a collaboration, friends. This is how you collab and grow your channel. You connect with others, because Mommy Money Getter certainly has her lane and what she does on her channel, and that tends to be a community of viewers, right? And so in order to grow your channel, you want to connect and kind of cross-pollinate is what we call it. And so that is what we're doing now. I am certainly a subscriber of Mommy Money Getter. And a couple of days ago, she was over there talking about your boy Diddy. So all of the things of the things. And I know that you got a band of girls with you, riding with you, your own children. Is that right?
Right. I have 5 daughters. I'm a mom of 5. I have no son. Right now I'm a single parent. So yes, it's basically, it's a sorority of sorts over here. It's the all girls club over here, and I love it. Once upon a time I did want a son, but I'm glad that I have girls, and that I'm like the head cheerleader in charge of, as I say, the head Barb in charge, because I call my girls my Barbie dolls, because they're all like me, but they're unique in their own individual ways. So I look at it as God gave me 5 dolls to mold and shape and to help blossom into their own people. So that's why I call them my Barbie dolls. So you'll probably, if you've been to my page or you've been to my social media platforms, you'll see me calling them the Barbs. And actually, was the former name of my channel, Life with the Barbs, before I kind of switched my niche, so to speak. But yeah, I have 5 girls.
Wow. And that's what I thought. I didn't want to quote 5, but I remembered 5 because one of your dear hearts just graduated from high school. And so I loved that playlist and the series that you created with that, getting ready for all the things you do in your final year of high school, including prom. That was such a beautiful, so many memories were made. You want to share anything about that? Mommy Money Getter is our special guest tonight for Kit at Kendy K's for coffee and conversation.
Yes, I wanted to share that experience, and then I saw lots of other moms who I follow and who follow me um, sharing similar experiences. It's a very exciting time when your child is exiting the high school years, or as I would call it, the primary years, right? They're going to prom, they're going to grad night, and you get to see them go from one journey to the next as they probably proceed to college or perhaps a career or maybe their own businesses, because today's kids are different than when I was growing up. It was go to college or go to the army or go
Yeah.
find a job, right? Well,
Same to me.
my
Yep.
daughter, right, my daughter has elected to go into nursing. So I try to dissuade her from that. I try to get her to be a little bit more entrepreneur like her mom, but she said, no, mom, I really want to do this. And I'm like, okay, as long as that is what you want to do. But I had a ball. My other children have graduated before her, but um, my daughter elected not to partake in the different uh, graduation activities at the end of the year. So I had to wait 7 years until Kamaria to do all this stuff with her. And it was very exciting to pick out her dress and a lot of money spent, okay? But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and we did it on a budget, and I still uh and as some of you parents probably know, a lot of money is spent. But I said, you know what, money is no object. I was happy to do that for my child. And I felt like, because I also didn't go to prom, I felt like I was living vicariously through her. So I got two more after her that uh, her sister underneath her is in 2 more years to graduate from high school. But I'm excited to go on that journey with them as well. And I'm also excited to watch her going to college and all of those things. But I felt like that excitement should be shared because I've been on YouTube for a couple of years. I've been on Facebook probably a year longer, with my content creation. And people who watch my platform are kind of watching my kids grow up.
Yeah.
So as a mom, content creator, you run the gamut of, should I share this, and I always proceed with caution with what I share with my children. And if they say no, it's automatically no. If they say, Mom, I don't want this filmed, or I don't want to share this, then I don't share it. But
Good for you. Good for you. So, do you all hear her passion for her children and still respecting boundaries as she gets money out here in these YouTube streets, understanding that boundaries should be set to protect your children, protect your privacy, protect everything that is sacred to you and the ones you love. And so I think that's something we all think about as new or small content creators is how much is too much and how much is not enough as we navigate these spaces. And I am a very new and small content creator. And so I certainly have thought about many of the things that you just spoke about. So again, thank you for joining us for Coffee and Conversations. And let's do a check. What are you sipping on? Are you sipping on anything? I've got good old H2O.
you know what? I'm going to text one of the Barbs to come in here and bring me my ice water. I was running
Yeah.
in here, guys,
Yeah.
unprepared, but
She
trying
was
to
being
still
a
be
mommy.
professional.
She was being a mommy, like she's
Yes, I
supposed
was
to
out at the
be.
pool with my kids, so I was a little hot. I tried to run in, you know, put something together, a little something, and try to do a little something with the hair. So I didn't really get my drink, because what I really wanted to do was sit down and have my chai tea with you. So,
And I haven't fixed any tea. I haven't fixed any tea. The tea is in the coffee pot.
Mhm.
and it's too late for me to drink coffee. And I already had coffee today, and I'm down to 1 cup a week on coffee. Can you believe that? So I've already had my coffee for the week. So it would have to be tea, and I didn't even turn the teapot on, my tea kettle on. So it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out as we go along. Y'all, I see content creators coming in through the chat. And so just keep in mind that this first part is going to be about Mommy Money Getter, Mommy Money Getter's channel and family with growing up and raising 5 girls. Wow, that's a feat. And I want to hear about this trip to Disneyland. I saw that in a couple of videos and a whole bunch of shorts. You are the queen. You are one of the queens of shorts. I love to see your shorts. And I want to talk to you a little bit about your new theme song from TSM Rapper, right?
Mhm. Right,
And
TXM the rapper.
yeah, and then y'all at the top of the hour, we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit, and we want to talk with Mommy Money Getter about getting this money, getting this social media money, not just from YouTube, but as she said, she's already told you that she's on several social medias, and that's what drew me to hit subscribe to Mommy Money Getter. Is
Mhm.
I said, now this is wait a minute, this woman is getting money. And she started talking about Walmart and their affiliate program. And Kendy K is a Walmart girl, right? Using curbside pickup and free delivery on orders over $35. I do all the things of the things of the things. But when Mommy Money Getter said she's getting money from that, I leaned in. I leaned into that, friends. I leaned in, right? So, y'all, that's how we're flowing tonight, just so you know. So we're going to keep leaning into what Mommy Money Getter is telling us through this chat. So drop in the chat right now. I'm drinking water. Mommy Money Getter is about to get her ice water flowing to stay hydrated. Y'all, it is hot out there. Weekends with Nay say she is also sipping on mineral water. So y'all drop in the chat. Let us know what y'all are sipping on this evening. Whatever you're sipping on. If you want to drop it in the chat, let us know, because I'm happy to pop it up on the screen if you want me to. If you want me to. So I see some great questions coming in on being monetized on other platforms. We're going to talk about those during our second hour of this interview, if y'all don't mind. And on this side, my moms are steadily dropping Mommy Money Getter's subscribe link. So would you please continue to do that? And I hope that if you have mods on the other side, Mommy Money Getter, if you would have them drop my subscribe link
Okay.
so that we can connect and grow. If you like our vibe, consider subscribing to us, right? Consider subscribing to these ladies, y'all. This is Kendy K and Mommy Money Getter all day. Ooh, somebody's got something fancy going on. Look at Gemini Diva. She said she's sipping on some water with strawberry flavoring. Love that. I love that your base is still H2O. What are y'all sipping on tonight? Drop it in the chat.
I love that. I love water. And I love to take lemon slices and lime slices and a few strawberries and mint. Oh, it tastes so good. You
I got
almost don't miss,
strawberries and I'm gonna make myself some tomorrow.
you don't miss the sugar, the
Right.
fruit, and you put the ice and the mint, it all mixes together really well. I like to do cucumber and watermelon. I like to do a lot of that, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
So it's hot enough to where you don't really want those sugary drinks anyway. So
And they do not make me feel good when I drink those sugary drinks in this heat. I just do not
mhm.
feel good. So having the last infused water I made, and I'm going to make a whole bunch tomorrow, is I'm going to do cucumbers and lemon and probably some mint. But then I'm going to try for the first time. I don't recall having ever done the strawberry with the mint, but everybody keeps talking about it, so I'm going to try it.
Yes, definitely try it. Or a cucumber and watermelon, whichever fruit you like. You can take basil, whatever type of herbs and fruit you like together. And then if you don't like it, don't drink it again. But just try different things. Add your ice, and it just really a great refreshing drink for the summer. Fruit is a good hydrator, and of course, water. So I think it's a good idea to do those things.
Okay, thank you. Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle says, "Hello, Mommy Money Getter." He's been looking at your
Oh,
channel.
I see that. Thank you.
I'm looking for lots of comments in the chat. Y'all, thank y'all for dropping in that chat, and let us know if you have questions related to content creation. Do this for me. I'm trying something a little bit new so that when we get to content creation
Thank you.
in the second hour, as we move towards the second hour, in capital letters, put question and then ask the question behind it. Then it'll be really easy for me to see. Let me see what else we have here.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Yes, I love it. That looks like one of those fancy Stanley cups. Is that a fancy?
I'm ready. Now I can rock and roll. I got my ice water.
I know that's right. You stay hydrated out here, folks. It's
right.
hot out here.
Right.
It's so hot. Okay. It looks like I've run all the way through the chat. Yeah. So folks are just connecting and all of that and all of that. Well, how do you approach content creation for your channel? Tell us a little bit, because you've been in this a couple of years with over 2,600 subscribers, friends. Yes, 2,600 subscribers. How do you approach content creation? And tell us what your workflow is like as a mommy and content creator.
Well, I don't just have YouTube. YouTube is like probably one of the third platforms that I'm on. I really started off on Facebook, and I have a couple of channels and a couple of groups I run over there. I have a clean eating group. I have my page, my professional page. I'm an author, so I have about 6 or 7 books outside. I didn't really want to do content creation, so to speak. I was a blogger. I had my own blog set up and all of that many moons ago. So my intent was always to just be a writer. So as I'm writing and things of that nature, then Facebook came calling and wanted to pay me to put content on their platform. And once I saw that that was fruitful, then that's when I started doing it on my regular page, or I guess I would say my personal page. I went public with that. And so on that page, I was just doing family content, doing dances, challenges, things like that. But really just showing my behind the scenes of my family life. And so later on, YouTube, I did not want to do YouTube at all. I just felt like I could make money on Facebook, and YouTube just wasn't of interest to me. But then later on, I started doing YouTube, and I just was trying to diverse. You asked me, how do I get my content? Let me stay there 1st.
But I think they like hearing what you're saying though too. So maybe I'll hold that in my mind. You keep talking about what
you got to reel me back in, because my mind goes everywhere.
This is for you. This is me interviewing you, and a chance for you and Mommy Money Getter to show us who you are.
Right, because I'm a creative person, and so I always have lots of ideas and lots of things going on at one time. So sometimes I digress. But anyway, as I was saying, so with YouTube and Facebook on the personal side, I just started sharing more of my life as a mom. And that's really what my focus is, especially on Facebook and also on YouTube. We'll talk about this later, but when Walmart came calling and I found out that I could become an affiliate marketer for them, I started sharing my story and my successes with my YouTube channel. So that's kind of how I turned it from just Mom of the Barbs or Life with the Barbs to Mommy Money Getter. So kind of what I'm trying to share now is with other moms like myself, especially single African American moms, is that you can be a content creator and make money. And there's all sorts of ways that you can do this, and you can share your life as little or as much as you want to. So that's always my thinking.
Yeah.
How do I want to be seen? And sometimes, I go a little off course, and I do a little off kilter, but I always try to come back to me being a mom, because that's what I am. I'm charity, and then I'm a mom. No, let's put this in perspective. I'm a child of God, then I'm charity, and then I'm a mom. And fourth, I'm a content creator. So every day I pray that I'm doing what's right in the eyes of God. And sometimes I know I'm not. And that's when I'm like, oh, I get a little shaky, because I always want to be seen as not just a content creator that's anything goes, but that I'm somebody that's relatable, meaning that I'm not perfect, that I have flaws, that I make mistakes. I want to show people that it's okay to make mistakes, but if you fall down, pick yourself back up and keep going. So I do have a message behind what I'm doing. Just because I'm a single mother of 5, that doesn't mean that I don't still have something to contribute to this world. I'm a mom. I love my children. I'm a great mom. I don't think I'm a bad mom. I don't think I'm a perfect
Check out
mom.
Mommy Money Getter's channel, y'all. I think you'll agree. She's a great mom.
Thank you so much. But, like I said, I'm not perfect. And I want other moms to see, okay, wait a minute. Yes, Money Getter loves to shop, but she shops at Target. She shops at Walmart. She goes to Dollar Tree. She's showing us some of everything. Like, when her daughter graduated, I saw that she used this. I saw that she did that. I saw that she was able to cut corners here.
Yeah.
I would like to rent a hall and things like that. But I would rather, as a mom, this is me, I would rather spend my money on my children. I like to have family members come, and I like to have them enjoy uh, our different events with us. But the money that I spend, it has to go to my children. So more money is going to be spent on my daughter's dress. More money is going to be spent on her hair, her nails, everything. And then we'll do something at the house, right? Instead of getting a haul. I want mothers to see that. You can still take your kids somewhere. You can take them to Disney. It doesn't have to be for a week. You know what I mean?
You even took friends to Disneyland too, didn't you?
I took who?
It was your girls and friends, right?
No, those are all mine.
My goodness.
All of them belong to me. And my grandkids, I have grandkids too. So it's my 5 daughters and my 2 grandkids.
Okay, and that's who I saw is grandbabies as well.
And guess who had to pay for it all? Anytime you see us do something, I have to pay for it all. So I have to stay on my grind as a content creator, because these girls are very much expensive.
Yeah.
And they always stay in my pockets. So I like to show that side too, that because for me, I want my kids to experience life, and I want to do things with them. I don't want money to be an issue for us. And, when I was growing up, my mother had 5 children. My mother did work for the post office, and then she later went back to school and ran a daycare center. But for a while, things were a little bit tight for us. And so back then it was tight for a lot of Black families.
Yeah.
So me being a content creator is enabling me, because I have a lot going on.
Yeah.
You guys got to check me out. I don't work anymore. And that wasn't because I wanted to stop working. It was because I had to. So content creation has allowed me the space to be able to still raise my kids and provide for them. So
look at there.
That's just what I try to show, that if you're like me, if you're a single mom, if you don't have a husband, if that doesn't mean that all is lost. Still rely on God. Still put your best foot forward. Still love your children, because at the end of the day, whether you are married or not, you still are a mom. I want to show that to people, that I do believe in marriage. First of all, I do believe in that. But if you're not married, that doesn't mean that you have to go run and hide. No, you can still live your life, and you can still be a great mom to your kid. So if you watch my channel, you're going to learn how to save money. You're going to learn how to spend some money, because charity spends some money, and you're going to learn how to make some money, and you're going to see me just living my life and loving on my children and being at peace, because it was hard fought for, and it's all because of God that I have it.
Yeah. I see you in the car twisting and turn. I see you with the fabulous braids, and then knowing that, hey, you got to do these long braids on a budget. Like just redo the front. I've done that myself to save money, and
Mhm.
it'll help you to stretch those styles. I vibe with you. That's why I hit subscribe. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to Mommy Money Getter if you like her personality as much as I did. I subscribed. I encourage you to subscribe. They are dropping the link in the chat repeatedly. So don't forget to subscribe to Mommy Money Getter. But if you forget, check the description box of this video and you'll find a link to connect with Mommy Money Getter as well. So many questions are flowing in for you. And several people, Dr. Ninja Turtle, Weekends with Nay, are all asking. They heard you say, I'm an author. Y'all, I heard that too. She said, I have 6 or 7 books, as if she said, bring me some ice water. Like, like it was nothing. Tell us about your writing.
Okay, so like I said, that was always my initiative, and that's why I started creating content to promote myself as an author. That's what I basically started my C. Darrell Howard page on Facebook for, because I wanted to reach my readership that way. And I spent a lot of money promoting books. And then I found out, wait a minute, I don't have to spend a dime to promote my books. I can do this content creation and Facebook will actually pay me to, to promote my books. So that's what I did on Facebook and on Instagram and a little bit on another YouTube channel.
Tell me what that means. Facebook will pay you to promote.
Yes, you can get monetized. You can get monetized for your content and the content that you put out. You can get paid for that. So on Facebook, I've been viral several times. And when you go viral with your content on there, you just have if you set up your profile, people will want to find out more about you. And so I sell a lot of books that way too. Another way that I sell a lot of books is I help other authors promote their books, and I also help other authors publish their books. So I'm a woman of many hats here, Kendy. I'm doing some of everything, and I have to streamline this thing because I just have so many different things I'm doing. Okay. And anyway, back to with my books. I started writing probably when I was 7, 10. And so I always knew that in my future I would write books, but I had college, I had kids, I had my career. So finally, when I decided that I was going to leave work, I needed a way to, because that my career was a long career. I was working for the county of Los Angeles in law enforcement for a long time. So when I left that field, I had to find a way to get peace with that. And I finally started writing my book. So they're available on Amazon under C. Darrell Howard under a pen name. I think I have that link available on my profile if you guys want to check those books out. Okay. And I'm not a New York best time seller yet. But I have been able to sell thousands of books with content creation. So when we talk about in the second hour, as you said, when we talk about ways to monetize your channel and your platform, for me, being an author is one of them. So.
Can you tell us, I want to make sure I'm answering the question because several people have asked about it. They said, what genre? So is this fiction?
Fiction. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, fiction. Let me look at the questions too. I write a term that I coined for my books is real life fiction. So when you read my books, it's not going to seem like a fairy tale. It's going to seem like something that, okay, did this happen in real life? Who is this about? Because my books are a little bit about my life. I add a little bit of my personal life. And then, of course, I embellish. But I put things in there that others can relate to. I try to drop a few gems and things like that. But I haven't written a book in 3 years because I got busy. Like I said, as a publishing consultant, I did help about 5 or 6 authors write books and publish books themselves. So I got kind of busy with that. And then, like I said, the content creator bug bit me. And when I started making 5 figures a month doing that, then I kind of like put my my books to the side. 5 figures. 5 figures. Yeah. 5 figures a month. Mm-hmm.
Y'all better lean in and stay in and get your paper and pencil ready.
Mhm.
to catch some of these gems. Thank you. Thank you. And congrats to you as a mommy. Congratulations to you as an author. Congratulations to you. She's
Thank
out there
you.
getting it, y'all. She is getting and
I'm
hustling
gonna
in
get
the
to that money. I'm gonna get to it because not. And when I say I'm gonna get to the money, I mean I'm gonna get to when I wake up in the morning. First thing I'm gonna do is pick up the Bible. Then I'm going to get
Mhm.
to my spiritual bag and I'm going to talk to God and I'm going to make sure that I'm in alignment with Him. Then I'm going to start stretching and drinking my water. I'm going to make sure that I'm taking care of me. And then, of course, I'm going to take care of my kids. When I come on social media, I don't come on here for play. I love sharing my life. I love that others can relate to me and perhaps be entertained by me, but I'm here for a reason. And I know
Yeah.
some creators say, well, it's about having fun. I have fun, but I'm having more fun when I'm making money.
Hey.
Because, like I
Hey.
said, I had to leave work, be, not because I wanted to, but because I had to for my health. But my kids have to eat. So when I come on here with a purpose. And, you know, when my daughter, when speak of my daughter's prom, I was able to do that with content money. I was able to, when we went to the dress store, the lady said, well, what's your budget? And I said, whatever my daughter wants. I was able to do that because I had worked really hard months before and got that money to do that. So that's what it's all about for me. I feel like these platforms are getting paid. When I wanted to promote my books, I had to pay for that. When you see movie reels, when you see music artists on here, they're paying for that. When you see ads, when you turn on YouTube, somebody is paying for that ad space. And if you're a content creator, you should get paid. You shouldn't be on
You need
here
a slice of
just
it. You need a slice of
sniggling
it.
and grinning and you're not getting paid for that. And there are multiple ways that you can get paid. So I teach that too. I also teach that if you don't know how to get paid, I will teach you. I
If
will
you don't know how
show
to get
you.
that shmoney,
Mhm.
Mommy Money Getter, she's told you she can help you get that shmoney, okay?
Right.
TSM Rapper, I wanted to make sure you saw that the TSM Rapper has stopped in to share comments, checked in with
TSM.
you. And y'all, I think I just made a connection. TSM Rapper
He said he
is
just
the
followed you.
composer of your latest theme song that you put a video out here last few days, right?
Right. TSM was on me like, did you listen? Did you listen? And Kendy, you had emailed me at the same business email, and I hadn't been checking it because I got busy.
Yeah.
And so when I checked his to listen to his song, that's when I found your email. And I had a few other collabs as well. And I was like, let me start checking my business email more. But
Yeah.
anyway, he was in my live one day and he said, well, I said, well, you know what, TSM, I liked the initial uh, song that you did for me, but it was more hip hop. I would like something with a little bit more R&B flavor. So I told him what I wanted. Like I just gave him a few notes and he had Get Money. And I
Mm-hmm.
love it.
I know you do.
So
When I
excited.
listened to it, I said, well, it's clear what Mommy Money Getter, get money. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And
I love
that's like I
it.
said, it's not just the dollar bill. When you're getting to the money, like I said, for me, do it however you want to do, whatever money is to you. Money
Mhm.
is not just about that dollar bill. It's about making sure your life is straight. Like I said, I felt like I was out of alignment. I always read my Bible, I always pray, but I wasn't listening to gospel like I usually do. I wasn't meditating like I usually do. I wasn't waking up doing my calisthenics to gospel like I usually do. And I had to get back and get that money. I had to get back to that because that's what keeps me at peace and that's what keeps me in alignment with God because that's the money I really want, right? The money that you can't spend in the store, the money that you can't take with you. I want that. So whatever it is that you want, get that money, you know, and get in your bag and stay focused and get to it. Um, because that's what it's all about, you know.
Speaking of focus, stay on your focus. Dr. Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle says, it is clear that you are clear on what your purpose is and why you are in these YouTube streets and all social medias for that matter. And then Weekends with Nay said, very clear. So do y'all see why when I wrote up the description, I based that on what Mommy Money Getter said about herself, highly opinionated. It's clear because, yeah, you too grown to be out here just fooling and fumbling around. Not with 5 girls to raise in 2025. You've got to get that money. You've got to get that money. You've got to be about your business. And clearly she is. Y'all, this is Mommy Money Getter. This is why I know you can see now why I asked her to sit down with us tonight for coffee and conversations or whatever you choose to drink. Please enjoy that with you. Do it safely, and we're just here learning from each other, y'all. We're switching over, so if you do have content creator questions, they've already started coming in. But if you do have content creation questions, go ahead and type the word question in all caps so that I can see it. I asked you to type in all caps just the word question and then type out in normal case your question. Gemini Diva says amen. Amen. and so we can truly get a sense of your faith and how you use your faith to guide you. A video that I really liked recently from you was where you were outside. I don't even know where you were at. I couldn't really tell, maybe like a park or a zoo or something, but you started talking about Mommy Money Getter's mom. And so there's been some questions here flowing through the chat where people have asked you, what's your village like? Who's in your village? How do you stay grounded with all of this? You said you've already had videos to go viral. You've mentioned a 5-figure income from social medias.
A month, 5 figures a month. Some months, not all months. I'm gonna keep it real. Not all months, some months on a good month. And I'm trying to this year. My goal is to get to 6 figures in a month. That's my next goal. But my mom, and my stepfather, when I was married or when I wasn't married, they've always been there for me and my kids. I have sisters, I have a brother, and I have an aunt, I have a grandmother. We are all a big family, and we're not, like I said, I'm not perfect, and my family is not perfect. We have been through a lot of things in this life, but we've always did it together. And I can't go through something with my kids and one of them is not there for me in some way. So I've always had them. And what I love about my mom is in her imperfection, she has always steered me to God. When I was in my worst struggle, she said, Charity, don't tell me what God can't do. Give it to God. And I'll be like, but Mom, I've been praying. She'd be like, I don't care. Keep praying. Stay on your knees. And that's why I always tell my mom, I know you're going to heaven because you have taught that to your children. And my mom sends her scriptures out every day to everyone. she's not a pastor, but that's her way of giving back. And so I have my father. If I call my dad and I'd be like, Dad, you know, the kids, this one is going to be graduating or this one is going to have a birthday. My dad will send me some money to help out. So, you know, God has always come through somebody whenever I needed something. And so when I'm feeling like I said, when I got my first 5 figures as a content creator, that month I prayed to God. I said, God, is this something I should be doing? Because I feel like I'm chasing the wind. I was like, show me if I'm on the right path. And so I had some content go viral for Walmart. And then I said, okay, if I make $500 today, I'll be happy. And that day I made 5,000. And so it continued on like that. And I said, okay, God, I know.
That right there just took me out.
And I said, God, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's why I love my mom. And that's why I love my family. We stick together and we love each other. And it hasn't always been easy being a sibling to 4 others or being my mother's child or my father's daughter. And I know my kids would probably say that about me, but it's always been, I know you love me and I love you. And if you're going through anything, no matter what I'm feeling at that moment, because when I'm start making money, I'm giving it to everybody in my family. If I make something, then I'm going to call on my family and say, here, you don't owe me nothing. This is just for you. That's the kind of family we have. And when my daughter graduated, I have family coming from Vegas and all of that. My niece came, my sisters came, everybody's together. Everybody is joining in on the occasion because we all, when one of us win, we all win. And
I
when
know.
one of us are doing bad, we're all doing bad. That's how we are. So I'm grateful that even though I'm a single mom, it's never felt like that. I've never felt like I was all by myself. And even when I did feel like, or when the enemy tried to tell me, look at you, you're all alone, you're all by yourself. God said, I'm right here. What you
I know.
mean? I'm right here. I'm right here. And when I felt like, okay, God, I'm all for it. How am I going to support my kids? He was like, what you mean? What do you mean? How are you going to support your kids? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? When I had a breast cancer scare last year, I don't know if you watched that
I
content.
did. Yes, I did.
God
Yes, I
said,
did.
what did I tell you?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you to trust me? And so I'm always hearing that voice because my mom taught me how to lean on and depend on God and how to go to Him. I would tell anybody, any day, if you want your life to change, if you really want to have joy and to have peace, stop what you're doing. Turn off all the outside noise and get with God.
Amen.
Once you do that, it's just done wonders for my life. And I was praying and I was reading the word and all of that for years, but I didn't get quiet and I didn't really sit with it. I felt like as long as I have my career, I'll be able to take care of my children. And I was making good money. We had good benefits. And I felt like, okay, I'm going to retire from here. And I always felt like, God, please just let me keep my job. And God said, that
It's
job
too
can't do
small.
for you what I
It's
can
too
do for
small.
you. And I want you to see that. I want
Yeah.
you to see that I don't care if the doctors told you you have cancer, because that's what the doctors told me. I don't care what the doctors told you. I don't care if you don't have a job. I'm going to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I told God, I said, God, if you do these things for me, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell people about you. All of that comes from my mom. All of that. My mom is like, like I said, she's not perfect, but there's nothing that she won't do for God. There's nothing that she won't say about God. That's where my village comes from.
Yeah. Thank you. All I could do is say, yep, yep, yep. And that is why I hit the subscribe button. So if you're not a subscriber of Mommy Money Getter, the link has just been dropped again. And let me shout out a couple of people on my side as moderators. Charity, if you, Mommy Money Getter, if you want to shout out anybody, you're free to do so as well. But I want to shout out Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. Y'all, that's where I will be tomorrow at the 10 o'clock hour, is working on my finances. See what Dr. Ninja, what nuggets, what jewels Dr. Ninja Turtle has with us. And yes, he's a real PhD, friends. So I'll be over there. And that's happening the top of the clock tomorrow at 8 a.m., 8 to 10. I will be having Shop Talk, and it is a maker space for new and small content creators like myself. Y'all, I just smashed through. This past Sunday was having a 750 subscriber party. And do you know, Tuesday, look at how God works, because I had some things before the Lord. So Charity, I fully understand that. And God said, you better put your trust in me, right?
Amen.
Trust in me. And I yielded to the Lord. And Tuesday, you heard me say Sunday, I was having a 750 subscriber party. On Tuesday, actually on Monday night, when I got in the bed, I checked my analytics and I had surpassed 1,000 subscribers.
That's
On
awesome.
Tuesday, I was through. I was beyond. So it's 1K and beyond. It is 1K and beyond. And I know that it is nothing but the grace of God for me yielding to the authority of God's will. God, the Bible says that if he took care of the little birds, surely he's going to take care of me. And he did just that, and showed up and showed out. And so,
Right.
y'all, Charity, thank you for helping all of us as content creators. We're going to do a rapid round of questions, and then we're going to make that transition because you've got a lot of content creator questions, social media questions. They want to hear from Mommy Money Getter, and I do too, but I just kind of want to break it up and let folks refresh themselves if needed. Here's your rapid fire round of questions. It's just fun topics, fun topics. We ain't shooting nobody. Y'all, this is a safe space. Kitty K's house is a safe space. So what is your horoscope? What's your birthday month?
My horoscope?
What do they call that, y'all?
Astrology. As a Christian,
what's your birth month?
Well, from my perspective, and I know people, Kendy K, I don't want to be offensive, but I don't subscribe to astrology and things like that. So, I have to take exception to that, and I have to stray away from that question. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's no problem, and I don't mean to offend. This is a safe space.
You didn't offend me at all. I don't want to offend you either, but I'm just saying I don't
take it at all. I don't take it all. Okay, you already know what you're drinking right now. So if you want to tell us what you're drinking, she's drinking good old H2O, good old ice water.
It's from my Stanley, though. From my Stanley. I love to drink water from my Stanley. It just tastes different. It tastes crisp. It's cold. I got my ice in here, and I actually drink Nestle water. I used to be a big fan of Fiji, but now Nestle is my water. So, yeah, and I have an ice maker that I got from Walmart. It makes the best ice. I put my Nestle water in the machine, and then it's just also so hydrating. And all of this stuff you can find, and if you're looking for an ice maker or anything like that, because I always got to do my shameless plug, go to my Walmart storefront because it's all there, or my Amazon storefront. But yes, I just drink water.
You go to those storefronts from your channel page?
From my profile, yes. So, like I said, I'm going to get to that money. And guys, if you're not signed up with Walmart, if you're not signed up with Target, hit them all up. Hit them all up, sign up with them, and do just like I do. Put your links in your profile, put your links on your shopping content, find a way to incorporate different products into your content, sell those links, make a product go viral on your own. The Stanleys went viral because somebody started talking about them. And you know why they started talking about them? Because they wanted to sell them. They're $40. So imagine the content creator that got these viral.
Yeah, I think I would run out to get the Stanley Cups because they say, "Hey, I was at the store. They had this many Stanley Cups. They had these," and folks just flock to after those Stanley Cups. Inquiring minds want to know, Mommy Money Getter, what do you have on below your waist? Pants, skirt.
Okay, you see below my waist?
No, we can't.
Okay, good. Just some shorts.
Okay. Kendy K has on some yoga pants, black yoga pants. And TSM Rapper, I don't know if you can see his comment on the screen. He says that water out of the Stanley Cup, it does hit different.
It does, TSM, it does. I think so.
Yeah.
I agree.
Here is your last, just fun questions as we move over to a content creation space and really try to get some jewels of information. They've got a lot of questions already in the chat, so continue to add to those questions, friends. If you found, you've got 5 girls, raising 5 girls, if you found 5 crisp $100 bills as you were moving and grooving through Walmart, one of the ways that you make money, would you turn it in to the service desk or would you keep it?
Ooh, I don't know. That's probably God trying to give me something. It depends. I would only turn it in if one or two things. If it was in a wallet with an ID, I would turn it in. If it had a name attached to it or I saw the person drop it, I would turn it in. Now, I belong to a Facebook group for my city. So I would probably watch that because why would I just turn that into them and trust that they would give it to whomever? It has no name on it. But the other day I was at Stater Brothers at the grocery store, and one of those YNs. You know what a YN? One of those young black boys. They were asking, can they wash my window? And I said no, um, because I take my car to, get a hand wash or whatever. So, but I gave them $20 to split between them, and I left my phones. So I went home, and then I ended up going right back, and someone had turned in both of my phones. And my phones are like, I think for my iPhone, I probably paid like 1,200. For my Z Fold, I probably paid 2,000. So that's a couple of, thousand
Yeah.
in phone.
Yeah.
And I was able to get that back. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't want that kind of I don't want that negative. I don't want to sow a negative seed like that. God always makes
How
sure
did
that I
you
don't
lose
lose
your
things.
phones? Do you know? Do you even know how you lost both of your phones?
Just set them down on the basket, and I opened up my purse, and I thought I had put my phones in my purse, but I thank God that I was present in mind to check immediately and go back to the store immediately, and that somebody either turned them in, because as soon as I came in, they knew what I wanted. So I'm grateful to God that I was able to get my phones back. So if I'm the
I'm
kind of
grateful to
person that's
God that you got those
gonna
phones back.
walk around, because that's stealing, right? If I'm gonna go around doing stuff like that, then I shouldn't be surprised if I lose my cell phones and not get them back. But I was able to.
Mm-hmm,
So I was
mm-hmm.
grateful about that.
Yeah, just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I don't know that there's a right or wrong answer, but thank you for walking us through that and sharing that story for as a reason why you would turn that back in, and it just depends, because sometimes God is trying to bless you in a way you
It's
may
a
not
test.
expect it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a test because what happened was last year, I had a hit and run. And somebody
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, you need to go to the attorney. You need to do this and that." And my kid said, because I told you, my mom is always downloading messages to me. I'm always downloading messages to my children about God. And so my kids was like, "Well, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to go to the doctor." And I said, "No, I don't need to go to the doctor either." So, and then I was blessed right around that time, because I was like, I didn't get the person's information, so I had to eat that. I had to pay uh, the deductible, but I was able to do that because God blessed me with the money, and I was blessed even more after that. So you
Yeah.
don't have to do things to create your own blessings. You don't have to be dishonest. And
Yeah.
sometimes you might have to go without, but I promise, in the long run, when your health is good, you see people get money, but they can't enjoy it because their health is bad,
Mm.
or they're on substance abuse. Like Diddy, like you said, we talked about him on my channel. Here he is, almost a billionaire, all the money in the world, and he's a reprobate. He couldn't enjoy his money. He had to go out here and do this and that. Do you understand that the word says that it is easier for a camel to get through an eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven? And the
Mhm.
reason why that is once people get money, they start making money their God. We're
Mhm.
not taking any of this stuff with us. Money isn't everything. Our health, our
Mhm.
peace. I've been without my peace. I don't want to do anything intentionally to disrupt my peace. It's not
Mhm.
worth it.
Mhm.
So, I know people feel different ways about different things. People have different morals. I'm not here to judge, but for me, I got to live a certain type of way.
Yeah, because you're raising five young women to be strong, healthy, moral
Hmm.
women to advance this world and make it a better place. TSM rapper, along with a whole bunch of other folks, loving this live, sister. Let's go, mommy, money getter. Woo.
You know what? I'm not seeing all those comments in the chat. I'm on your page actually, so let
Because
me
it might
see.
be it might be on my side, or there might be coming in on your side, and I know for sure
And
TSM
you can
rapper,
see both. And you can see both.
TSM rapper
Okay.
is in through your channel, so
Okay.
that's why I'm making sure they get put up so that you can. TSM rapper says again, taking cheat shortcuts, trying to get a blessing, could stop your blessing. Stop the real blessing.
That's right.
You
Right.
said,
And
"Mommy, money getter." It might be a
I don't
test
want
from
I don't
you.
know if TSM minds me saying this, but he's a father and he works really hard. Um he has some children over there, so he knows, he's constantly on the grind, constantly in these YouTube streets. He's very supportive and making his music and things like that is very important to him. And he's very talented at what he does.
Extremely
So,
talented.
and he's a single father. So when you're a single mother or a single father, you can't afford to play games with your freedom or your morality. You have to do things a certain way because you got kids dependent on you. If I do something wrong, it could come back on my kids or my ability to provide for them. So I come home with $500, but then 6 months, because it doesn't happen immediately. It happens when you least expect it, right? So
Yeah.
6 months down the line, when it's Christmas, and I'm looking at them like I don't have, and I can't get it from anywhere. Me and my kids have never been without a Christmas. Even when I was down to nothing, I've always been able to provide a good Christmas for my kids. I don't know what it's like for my kids to not have what they need. I'm not gonna go pick up some money, but
Yeah.
we can move on from that.
Okay. I think we got it. And thank you all who contributed to that conversation. Lots of comments flowing in through the chat. Y'all, this is Mommy Money Getter. She gets that money. And we're going to spend the second hour of this coffee and conversations with Mommy Money Getter. She is going to be answering as she feels comfortable. She'll be responding to your questions about content creation, about her process, and how she has leveraged the use of all the social medias, the most common ones anyway, to get money to provide for her and her 5 girls, all girls. I think that's such a beautiful thing. And
It's a blessing.
it is. Oh
It's
wow!
a blessing.
Go ahead.
It's a blessing, real quick. I know we're going to move on to the content side of it, but I just want to say, many moons ago, I did want a son, but by the time I got to the third daughter, I knew God had something different in mind for me, and I said, God, maybe you don't trust me with boys, but then again, I think you want me to heal through my children. You want me to grow through my children. You want me to find purpose through my children, and with each child, I had a different uh, purpose. I learned something new about life. And with my first child, I had her very young. I became more responsible. With my second child, I became uh, more ambitious. With my third child, I started having entrepreneurial endeavors in mind, and so on and so forth. My fourth daughter taught me to be patient and to trust in God. And my fifth daughter was a reminder that what God promises me, He will not turn back from.
Yeah.
So, because God gave me a promise with my fifth daughter, and He told me if I take good care of my kids, He would always take care of me and them. So, and He's always done that. So,
Yes.
sorry about that. I got
Yes.
emotional, but yes.
No, I felt that. We felt that. And thank
Mhm.
you. Thank
Mhm.
you. A question for you. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself. But a question for that for you is, oh, it's right in front of me. Um, of the social medias that you get money from, as much as 5 figures a month, which of those would you say is your favorite, or is there a
From my
favorite?
analytics, Facebook has been set tripping this year,
Mhm.
but Facebook is probably the one that I make the most money with. Um, Your girl is not monetized on YouTube yet. I don't mind saying that because I still get a bag from YouTube. And that's what I want people to know too. If you're somebody also asked in the comments, and I'm probably might be skipping ahead. They asked, what would you tell a new content creator? And I
Yeah.
would say, you can start making money day one. You don't have to wait until you are monetized through YouTube. You don't have to wait until Facebook decides they want to let you join their creator fund. You don't have to do that on TikTok, any of them. Make monetize your own channel.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And all of the big content creators will tell you the same thing. Monetize your channel yourself. So for me, Facebook is probably the one that I'm able to monetize with the most, but I think I like YouTube a little bit better right now. YouTube is my favorite right now. So I've been spending a lot more time on there, but I got to get back focused and get back on Facebook and get back in the algorithm because Facebook algorithm hates me right now for some reason. But even still, even though they hate me, that's where most of my money is coming from, Facebook.
Wow. So you mentioned not being fully monetized yet on YouTube, but yet you still have YouTube based revenue. Do you care to explain that a little bit more?
Yes.
And I'll
And
tell
that's
you,
because
Charity, if there's anything you want to say, hey, I've got a video on that. I prefer you to watch it through the video. Please, tease it enough and we can send them back, but share as much as you want, friend.
I mean, I do have a playlist, a content creator playlist. And then, like I said, all my links are available on my profile because I could share as much as I want to. And there's still going to be more questions. There's still going to be that one person who wants that one-on-one to ask the questions that they need to ask. I don't ever feel remiss to tell somebody something that would benefit them. A lot of what I learned for free on YouTube. Now, some people don't have that time and some people want to get that information quicker. And so, like I said, I am a social media consultant. I do help people to self-publish their books. So if you want to do that, my information is on my profile. You can email me. You can go to cdarrellhoward.com. I do offer consultations through Zoom or by phone, however you want to do it. And you can get help there. But I also have a playlist where I talk about a lot of what I'm telling you tonight. And they could watch those videos as well. And of course, those will help me get my hours up. But I don't mind giving this information that I'm giving away for free because whatever's for me is for me. But yeah, how I monetize my YouTube is through affiliate marketing. And that's something that you should be doing day one if you are a content creator. And you have to think of ways to do that. For me, I'm always shopping. I'm always cooking.
With
I'm
five
always buying.
girls, she's always shopping.
Right. So I share my links through my content through my content, and people who decide to buy something if they like the product, then they will click on those links. And that's how I make money on YouTube. So even if you're not monetized, even if your views are low and you are monetized, if you're not making money on YouTube, still share your links. And I'm monetized through, or shall I say, I'm in the creator program with Walmart and Amazon, and I can't remember who else. But you can also do brand deals, and you don't have to have thousands and thousands of followers to do that. You can be a small content creator because if you have, say, like you, for instance, Kendy, on Sunday you had 750 followers, and then the next day you had 1,000. That lets me know that a piece of your content did extremely well, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if that piece of content had a link on it, more than likely a few of those people were going to hit that link just to see what's going on. Somebody in that 250 number, and if 250 people subscribe to your channel, probably 10 times more watch that video. They might not have subscribed to you, but I'm sure that piece of content did numbers, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So you don't have to subscribe to me. Just click my link. You saw me with the Stanley. Like I have a old short with me decorating, or it's an old video with me decorating my Stanley.
Yes,
and that links my channel, that those video watchers, to my Amazon link with what I'm decorating my Stanley with. So I'm not just decorating my Stanley, I'm sharing my link with you. I'm not just at Dollar Tree for my health. I'm sharing a link with you as well. You get what I'm saying? So all of your content, at least once a week, share a link, and you can share them all. Because here's a secret: people love them some Dollar Tree. I'm a Walmart creator, but people love Dollar Tree. So if I share my Walmart
it's
link,
like $1.50, $1.75 tree now.
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention to prices. When I'm in Dollar Tree, I ball. Okay.
I do too. I put
Dollar
myself
Tree
on
is
a self-imposed ban at Dollar Tree because the last time I went in there to get like 3 things, I spent $55. So I said, Don't you take your tail back
I
up
can
and down.
take $100 and ball out of control. And I feel good about myself because my mom's going to say, hey, did you give me some of those hand soaps or did you give me some of those body washes? Because she likes the Arm& Hammer body wash. Or she'll say, did you give me some of those? So I'll get some for me and I'll get some for my mom. And then my other kids, you know how kids, like your adult kids, they like to come and raid your cabinets. So I'm giving it out to everybody. And then, kids get heavy handed when they're pumping and washing their hands. So I can go wipe the shelf clean with the hand soap. And I feel like I'm still budgeting. I'm still doing my thing because I'm not paying $4 or $5 for it. But Dollar Tree is one of those places that everybody likes to go to, whether they be senior citizens, young people, even middle class and people who have money love to go into Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
So
I do too.
shop at Dollar Tree. Right.
Mhm.
Shop at Dollar Tree and put your links in your Dollar Tree content. If you find a product that you love on Amazon, do a review. And when somebody goes to Google, and make sure that you title your video in such a way that if people are looking that product up, they can find you easily. It's a couple of products that I have that I am high up in the Google algorithm for. And I know this because when I check my analytics, I see a lot of traffic is coming from Google, not just YouTube. So that's the kind of content you want to create too, especially if you're an affiliate marketer. The lipstick I wear is all the lip bar. And I'm skipping ahead, but I hope you guys are taking notes.
No. Oh,
The
look, we're
lip
leaning.
bar.
I don't know about nobody else, but Kitty K is leaning.
But the lip bar lipstick, I only wear the lip bar lipstick. I used to be a matte girl, but I found out about the lip bar through a Facebook group I belong to, and I fell in love with it. So if you go to my Brown Beauty playlist and you were to stumble upon the lip bar and you want to find out more about that, okay, then it's going to direct you to my Amazon link. And so that's how I'm able to monetize myself. Plus, I'm an author. Plus, I'm a consultant. Dot, dot, dot. So my ability to earn is limitless because I'm not waiting on anybody to tell me you're monetized. I'm monetizing myself. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just using a platform. This is a free platform.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can get on YouTube as long as they don't go outside of the parameters.
Yeah.
You can get on here and you can look at how many people have done it. Cardi B is a success story because she got on Instagram and people loved her. Which Arthur was it? The Arthur Colleen, I forget her name, but she wrote those books. It Ends With Us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody read her book, probably somebody she paid, probably
Mm-hmm.
a book influencer. And then they got those books viral. And then next thing you know, uh, her books are all over the place in the forefront of the book sales at Walmart and Target and everywhere else. And now she's this big author. And mind you, she had a back catalog of about 10 books already
Oh
that
wow.
had that people knew about. But then all of a sudden, this one book, It Ends With Us, went viral. So that's what you
And then
want to
you
do.
had
You
to
want
go
to,
back and read all the other 9 or 10 books.
yeah, because she had that backlist.
Yeah.
When you're creating content, think of it as a setup for
Mm-hmm.
your come up so
Yeah.
that when people find you, because if you stay consistent, they will find you. You
Mm-hmm.
won't always be at 100 uh, subscribers. You won't always be Kendy at 1,000 subscribers. And when they find you, you want to have good content so that people can just go through it. Because when I stumble upon a
So
content
is
creator,
600 videos good content?
mm-hmm.
Thank you. Because I only started going live at the end of March of this year. So I have tons of good, wholesome lifestyle content for a woman of a particular age who is 49, turning 50 in October, and who is cooking, trying to live a healthier lifestyle. It's just Kendy K being Kendy K, and that's a whole lot in and of itself. But yeah,
And that's
that's why I have at least 350 long format videos that I know that ads can be attached to. And I've looked myself up in Google, and I've used that, and I really have been keying into that in my analytics in YouTube Studio, is how searchable is my content. And I will be posting one day this weekend a something into my community. So if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to your girl. This is Kendy K all day. I'll be sharing a snippet of my analytics so that you can see how searchable my content is based on how people use Google searches, and how to market that. And so that's why I have Shop Talk on Fridays. Tomorrow is our first Shop Talk. It is a curated, safe space, a maker space for new and small content creators to come. Let's learn from each other. Let's share ideas. Let's talk about. And so, Charity, I hope that we'll be able to get Mommy Money Getter back as a special guest in the near future to talk a little bit more about getting this money. You have so many kudos being shouted out from your channel. K Money says congratulations on everything. Weekends
I
with
see
May
them on there.
says thank you
Hey,
so
Money is
much.
always, and Joyce Worley. Hey, that's my mom.
Hi, Miss
Thanks for
Joy.
tuning in. That's my manager. Okay,
Okay.
it's because she's gonna give me her little uh notes after this and let me know how bad or good I did
You
and
did.
what
You're
I
doing
should be
great.
doing
You're
moving
doing
forward.
wonderful. We are all enthralled at listening to you share. You and TSM Rapper also sharing nuggets of knowledge and learning from what they have learned from how to get out here and really get this money. So when you talk to us about approaching businesses, are you waiting for them to approach you about collaborations with the business, or featuring their product or anything? Or are you reaching out to them? For
I
instance, we're
think
on YouTube, so let's talk YouTube first.
so for YouTube, I think that most, since there are such big creators out there, it may be a little bit harder to find a brand deal if you're not already a big creator on YouTube, because to
Okay,
be
great.
quite honest, but there are ways to get brand deals if you're a smaller creator. Impact.com is one of the ways that you can get brand deals if you sign up with them. And a lot of those brand deals are commission based, where if you sell a product, then you get probably 5%. You can also get free products, things like that, to do reviews. So that's one way to do it. Another way is to email them to do a sheet of how many followers you have and what type of content creator you are, what your niche is, and what you can do for that brand. Because brands respect the small creators because they know that we can make things go viral as well. And
Yeah.
that's what I was referencing when I was talking about the Stanley Cup or the
Yeah.
lip bar lipstick. Anything can go viral at any given time because somebody can start sharing your content and then another person shares it. And before you know it, you have a piece of content that has 1 million views. You want to be able to have those brand deals, that affiliate marketer link, those books that you're selling. Like you said, you're a woman of a particular age and you have something to offer. I always tell people, write a book, right? And base that around your niche so that when people look you up, if they want to know more about you, or don't take for granted that people will like you and want to support you in whatever it is you're doing. Once you have built your community and people like you, they want to support you. They want you to win. So they will buy your books. So make sure you have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed.
Okay.
Brand deals are cool, but they're not the end all to be all, because usually for a brand deal, you get paid one set amount. But if you have affiliate marketer links, then you can get paid as long as you are an affiliate marketer for that.
Okay.
So think of everything, use every opportunity, and all a brand can do is say no.
Yeah.
But you won't
Take it
know
on the
unless
chin and
you.
keep rolling. You take it on the chin
Mhm.
and keep rolling, because
Right.
somebody will say yes. And that is, again, I shared this earlier in this live
Oh,
stream.
hold on, Kendy, before I
Go
lose
ahead.
this thought.
Go ahead.
Also, if you really believe in something and you share it, it can go viral and that brand will come calling you. So don't just do it just to do it. But if you really believe in it and you think that others can benefit from a product, go ahead and share it without the brand deal because you can still make that product go viral and you can still benefit in that way too. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, no problem at all. I was just going to remind folks, y'all, if you're not a subscriber to Mommy Money Getter, that is what I leaned into and made me hit that subscribe button for Mommy Money Getter because she was talking about Walmart. And y'all, I was running weekly, sometimes twice a week, curbside delivery for Walmart and, free delivery on orders over $35. And it was just Walmart. And then somebody was trying to be funny and they said, I hope you're getting a check from Walmart. And I said, well, I need to be. And then
Mhm.
I guess my cell phone was listening to me like our devices always do. And then here comes Mommy Money Getter telling us about how to get connected to the Walmart. What is the program called?
The creator program, Walmart
The
creator
Walmart
program.
Creator Program. And I said, what? Like, for real, for real? And she has several videos about how to get yourself connected to all of these affiliate type programs and get regular checks. And you were the one who cued me in to the spring Walmart savings week. You gave us an advanced sneak peek that these things are coming down the pipe. And I got a free express delivery on my grocery order, and I needed it that day. I went in the store. I had never used the scan and go feature on the app. It gave me a $10 discount for that. And because I had gotten two, you would have been so proud of me, Mommy Money Getter, because I had used two of those Walmart Savings Weeks deal. It gave me a $15 bonus. You couldn't tell Kendy K nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. So that means everything that I went in that store to purchase, I got absolutely free
And
because it
see, I
gave
was
me a
busy, so
$15
I
bonus.
missed all that. I'm
Oh,
telling you guys about it. I missed all of that. I think I was probably planning for the prom, probably getting ready for a birthday or something. So, so I
yeah.
missed some of those deals.
Well,
I
I
did
Kenny
get my
K was
free.
on it. And Kenny
I
K
did get
don't go
my
up in Walmart. I don't really go up in Walmart, but I do a whole lot of ordering and delivering. But that day I saw that and I said, and if I do two things and I already use that express delivery, so me going in this store and using that scan and go app, and I can get another $15 bonus on top of the $10. Okay, I'm there. I sure did. I was
right,
in
right. That was an
probably 5 minutes.
easy call. Easy
Mm-hmm.
call. Win-win.
Y'all drop in the chat if we have the one, the only Mommy Money Getter in the chat. Mommy Money's mommy is also in the chat. Welcome in, friends. Y'all, let's grow, let's connect, let's collaborate. Let's try to get some of this money that Mommy Money Getter is getting every month. She said every month. Every month. Real TSM rapper, I love your energy, sir. I love your energy in this chat, supporting Mommy Money Getter. If you have heard the Get Money song, that is the new theme song for Mommy Money Getter, she just dropped that video in the last 7 days. So check out her newest content. And the Real TSM rapper is here to support because he is the artist and did the music and the vocals and all of that, the mixing, the mastering on her new theme song. So y'all take a listen there. Check out that Walmart Creator Program. Do you have a link for us? I know you have several videos on it, and you have links in those
For the
descriptions.
Walmart Creator Program,
Yeah.
I think it's just creator.walmart.com.
Okay.
I don't have a link for that one
Okay.
where I get some. I don't get anything if you sign up. I
Oh,
only
okay.
get something if you buy something from my link or if you sign up for Walmart Plus. Walmart Plus is mine. I'm telling you, Walmart Plus is my, it's my
Yeah.
cheat code right now. I'm constantly ordering from Walmart Plus. I only really go on Walmart if I want to go shop for you guys to show you what's in there, but I really don't have to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
So, or when I don't know. I don't really have to go to Walmart. I love using Walmart Plus.
I do too.
If you have, I think if you have, what is it, SNAP, or if you have Social Security or SSI, you can get Walmart Plus for half off. So don't sleep on that. And then at certain times during the year, they'll have like a Black Friday sale. And I think that's where when I got my Walmart Plus, I got it for half off. So it's like $5 a month.
Oh,
You can tip if you want to. I tip every time because
I always
I don't
tip.
like I
I
don't
don't
like
want to
going
go
in
in
the store to push those
there. Yes,
waters out. And I'll
yes,
order 6 waters at a time, and I give them $20. Just bring them to me
yes,
because
yes,
pushing those waters out. Woo.
yes.
So you don't have to tip if you don't want to, but it's good practice. It's just
I
being a
always,
good human. And
yes,
so, somebody else is shopping for you. And Kendy, you already know me. I'm waiting on the days where I can hire a chef, where I can have my maid and a nanny. Somebody said, "Why did you need a nanny?" Or when I don't feel like talking to my kids, go talk to my kids for me. No, I'm
Mhm,
just playing. But when I can be everywhere at once, right?
mhm.
I need a chauffeur. I need all of those things. So having Walmart Plus makes me feel like I get a little bit of the good life with that. So I think I do have a video or I do have a link for the Walmart Plus subscription.
I
But
know
just
you do. You have. It was probably around Christmas time, or maybe I
it
watched
was
it right after
recently.
Christmas, probably end of Christmas time, January-ish, um, because that's when I'm pretty sure. So check around that time, y'all,
It was
friends.
around the spring sale. And
Okay.
I think, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell it yet. I won't say anything yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think
Y'all better
something is coming up.
subscribe so that
I'm
when
not
she
sure,
shares,
but
she.
something, Walmart always has something going on and coming down the pipeline. So make sure you do follow me and keep up with my Walmart. At least subscribe or check out my Walmart playlist, my Walmart shopping playlist. I think it is Shop with Me Walmart. I don't know right now. Something about
Mm-hmm.
Walmart on my playlist, but check me out because I'll be letting you guys know what's good, especially around Black Friday time. I'm
Okay.
always on that, even before content creation, even before I became a Walmart affiliate. I'm gonna shop Black Friday, so I'm gonna let you
Right.
guys know.
Everybody does. We always buy
Walmart
something,
always has
even
the
when we
best
say we're
deals,
not going to buy anything.
and I'm gonna let you know because I like saving money, but you know what I like too? I like telling others how they can save money. I love to
He
still
just
save
said
somebody
it.
some money.
Fire with Dr. Ninja just said it all. Mommy Money Getter has a generous heart, and it
I
just
try.
you
I
exude.
try.
Yes, you
I
have a
try.
giving heart. Yes, yes. Cheat codes because y'all, Dr. Ninja Turtle, y'all, he's talking finances on Finance Friday tomorrow, beginning at 10 Central Time, 11 Eastern Time. Y'all check him out for I don't know how long he's gonna go, but he really he's gonna have a timely word on us getting our finances in order because when the Lord puts something in your hands, he expects you to be a good steward of those finances
Exactly.
as well.
Exactly.
Hey there, Savannah Mills. Hi, Kendy. Hi, Mommy Money Getter. New
Hey,
subscriber.
Savannah.
New subscriber. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, friend. Y'all, so many things coming in. Multiple streams of income is where it's at. In this economy, you can't just rely on your corporate position because it could be gone tomorrow, y'all. How many friends, how many content creators who are just merely going along their way, and then by that evening they're coming online and saying, "I was laid off today," right? Multiple revenue streams. I too am a single woman, and I've had multiple revenue streams for at least the last 15 years after the unexpected death of my father. And me and my siblings wanted my mom to feel secure. And so I needed to get out there and um, get money, right? I needed to open up some additional revenue streams, and that's something on my bucket list. Prior to 50 is I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and eventually I want it to be, well, not eventually, real fast. I want it to be an additional revenue stream for me. So you have really got me thinking about that I should be trying to start those other pipelines related to this YouTube journey right now. looking at some brand deals, looking at these associate programs, all of those things. So I will certainly be connecting with you behind the scenes, in the scenes, because yes, the question was asked in this chat. Do you offer consulting?
I do.
For how to start that process? And her answer, she's saying it again now, is yes. Connect with her through her contact information on her channel page. So
I think, let me make sure.
Okay.
Let me look at my channel and see which link you should follow
Okay.
to get there. I think if you, it says my website, and it has, if you click on that link, it takes you to my products and services where you can actually set up a Zoom with me.
Oh.
Or you can buy, like, I think it's like a $100 an hour. But for Kendy K's people, I'll create something to where it will be half off, $50. So if you want to talk with me for an hour and pick my brain about how your channel can grow or how you can monetize your channel using outside affiliate marketing, brand deals, and things like that, I will help you with that. So
if you just say, if they mention Kendy K sent them, you're going to offer that for half off.
Right.
Lean into that. Lean into that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just having fun, but thank you for extending that to everyone that is in this live stream. Y'all, this is your final opportunity. We're kind of winding down here, but we'll go if as long as the mommy money getter, she is our special guest. Y'all see, I start fumbling. That's why I'm trying to, back up, indicating it's 49 now, so But if you all have other questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat now so that we can be sure to get them to Mommy Money Getter. And if I did not cover your question, please charge it to my head and not to my heart. My eyes are tired right now, so just drop it in one more time, and I won't miss it.
So it's getting late for you, huh, Kendy?
Yeah, well, it's about 8:30 right now. It's about 8:30 right now.
Oh, okay.
But I work off of the West Coast. So I actually live in Washington State, and I'm sitting in Tennessee right now. So my brain, by Thursdays, y'all, my brain is mush. I can no longer coordinate 3 different time zones, because usually it's Pacific time, Central time, and Eastern time. But I'm always trying to carefully coordinate for meeting purposes. But by Thursday, it just all goes to nothing. It's all mush. And I'm like, y'all really don't need to be trying to meet with me.
And I seen you in Greece. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I got my big fat Greek vacation. Y'all better check it out. It's a 3-part series.
Beautiful country.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yes. I hope to go there one day. That's one of my destinations.
Go to Santorini. Spend as much time. That is where they do the beautiful flying dresses, is on the island of Santorini. And you'll see me in my red flying dress. And I've got to go. These were like the untouched photos. I still have to email the photographer to do my final pics and touch-ups, because I want to select 1 or 2 or 3 to put in the house. But thank you for watching some of that content. Great. I've got about 24 different playlists. So y'all check me out. It's Kendy K, just being Kendy K, from cooking to shopping.
Kendy K all day.
See, you got it. You got it. Mommy Money gets it. Mommy Money gets it. Y'all, you have so many questions here. How did you get to 1K on YouTube? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Shorts.
You're now at 600 plus subscribers.
Shorts will help you get the subscribers, but also use every tool that YouTube provides. You have your community wall posts, you have shorts, you have live, and you have your upload. So make sure that you are utilizing each one of those. They all are different algorithms. I started using my community wall more this year, and I use that like I would Facebook. I post on there. I share other content creators on my community walls. I make announcements on my community wall. I share my day-to-day thoughts, pictures of me and my children. and behind the scenes, things like that. And I've been receiving a lot of subscribers on there and a lot of likes and shares. So somebody may stumble upon my page because they've seen a picture on my community wall, and then they may find my content that way. Shorts viewers are really not your viewers that are going to consume your longer content. That doesn't mean that they don't convert, but they don't as much. So if you have a short, how you want to do that is you want to use clips from your longer content and guide your shorts viewers to your longer form content. However, you can still play with that and do. I find that when I use trending sounds, that's when I usually get better feedback and more subscribers that way. I have one of my shorts that did really well with my grandbaby. It was a trending sound, and it's a sound that's still being used because 2 years later, she's still getting that video, still getting like maybe 100 to 200 views a day. But that one got me most of my subscribers. But again, those shorts subscribers, they just want to see more of the same type of shorts from you. So you will get some of those shorts followers to, convert to your longer form content, but use them all. I'm finding now that my live videos are also bringing me in a lot of subscribers. So do some of everything, whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to conquer shorts first, or if you want to focus on uploads, or if you just want to go live once a week, whatever is conducive to your schedule, do that. But shorts will get you the subscriber count that you want, as far as getting that 1,000 subscribers really quick. But the hours, I feel like lives help you with your hours. Absolutely. And of course, if you have a viral video that is evergreen content. I didn't talk about evergreen content in that vein. I talked about being searchable on Google and YouTube, but how you do that is by making content that people are searching for, questions that they want answered.
Like a 7-Up pound cake, like a 7-Up pound cake. Video on it.
Right. How to make a 7-Up.
3 peach cobbler.
Right.
Do you want a 30-minute, or do you want the long format one? I have a 30-minute, and then I have a longer one.
Right. And there's people who, like my mom. My mom is a consummate YouTube consumer. Yeah. And she likes to watch people cook. She likes to watch people who are like, she's a big fan of who is Ree Drummond, the pioneer woman. So she likes people who are on the farm and who are living life kind of off the grid, things like that. So if you're that type of person who watches YouTube, that type of content is going to appeal to you. So you want to definitely reach your target audience and your niche, but you want them to be able to find you by making sure that you're creating titles that people are searching for. Yeah. So that could be hard to do sometimes, but just think about how you will find you. What question would you ask you, and try to tailor your content to that. And that's how you get those subscribers in those hours.
Thank you, Mommy Money Getter. You had Simply Sunshine Moments.
Hey, Simply Sunshine. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Lady Perk?
Show love, but they will be with you. Go ahead, shout anybody else out that you've seen.
Let me see who else I got on here. Who's watching me? From thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. Let me see.
I've been trying to throw them up as I see new friends.
Okay.
And you've got new subscribers. Y'all don't forget to drop Mommy Money on this side for me. And I hope someone in your chat is dropping my subscribe link on that side.
Hey, Butterfly Family and Vlogs. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Simply Sunshine. Hey, TSM. What's going on, Joyce? Who else I got over here? I think I already shot it out.
Butterfly Vlogs. Here's one I hadn't seen.
Yes. Hey, B-Fly.
Lifestyle. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in.
Thank you, guys. I hope you all have also hit that like button for me. Thanks for tuning in with me and Kendy K. Follow
Oh,
her too,
I
guys.
love it.
I put Kendy K's link in the chat as well. Kendy K's my girl. She's a subscriber to my channel. I love her content. So I think you guys will too. So consider subscribing to Kendy K as well.
Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Y'all, if you have questions about being a mommy of 5 daughters, if you have content creation questions about getting this money in these YouTube streets, and one thing that resonated very loudly for me was that Mommy Money Getter assures us that you do not yet have to be fully monetized or even partially monetized to get some of this money that is available to you. She has private one-on-one consulting services via Zoom. And if you mention that Kendy K sent you, she's got a discount on those services for you on a consultation initial appointment with you. So check in with Mommy Money Getter. Y'all, we had one that I wanted to throw back up. I hope I can find it quickly because I think it conveys all of our sentiments so well. Yeah, hey, I'm learning in these YouTube streets, and when I connect with someone, that's another thing. If you have something worth talking about, whether you're a content creator or not, please connect with me using my contact information on my channel page. I want to have you here on this very stage for coffee and conversations. I know you don't have to drink coffee. It's just a way to connect. I call those interviews coffee and conversations because we're just talking. If you have something, if you've got a testimony, that too, you don't have to be a content creator. It is for everybody. I'm leaving space because frankly, y'all, there is a lot of stuff, foolishness, what I call it, out in these YouTube streets. But I want to provide and share on my channel. That's what the vision is for my channel, that I'm always imparting good things that are going to be useful to people. I want to show them what my health journey is as I approach 50. I've been working with a registered dietitian. I'm pushing high protein, low carbs, and high fiber so that I can be my best me as I approach that big 5-0. And I'm doing it boldly. I'm doing it out loud and in living color. Y'all, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And please, if you like Mommy Money Getter, I don't know how you could not like Mommy Money Getter. How she is showing up and sharing and imparting to us as new content creators, as a mother herself. Y'all, please connect with the sister. Her link is being dropped repeatedly in the chat, but if you still missed it, check the description box of my link of my of this stream, and you will find it there as well. So many are dropping links. Lakeside Laura is joining us as well. Hi, Lakeside Laura. Welcome in, friend. Welcome to this live stream. Y'all, if you have any other comments, if you have any other questions, y'all don't be afraid to just drop in that chat. We won't be here very much longer. Mommy Money Getter has over 2,600 plus subscribers. I just hit that 1,000 subscriber mark on Tuesday of this week. So now we're already pushing, inching towards 1,200 subscribers. So if you're not, I know, I still can't believe it. It's hard for me to even say it because I cannot believe y'all. It's been a long road, right? I didn't get really serious about YouTube until January of 2025. And it was a pound cake. That's why I keep talking about this pound cake, because it was July of 2024 that I made a pound cake. And I tried to make it my best little video ever. And I cooked that pound cake, and folks loved that pound cake. So check out my pound cake video. I have a sister. Kendy K has a sister, Pound Cake Experts, who has 50 flavors of gourmet pound cake. She is based out of Dallas, Texas. Check her out because she has visited Kendy K's kitchen for a coffee and a conversation as well. What's happening on your channel, Charity? What do you have? What are you working on? You got any playlists coming out? Any videos coming out? Tell us a little bit about what's up next for you in this week or next week.
Well, I am concentrating on building up my watch hours this month. I have increased my watch hours by 50% by going live. So I was kind of skittish about going live. I didn't really want to do a lot of lives. I just wanted to focus on uploads. But I find that I am increasing my viewership and my subscriber count by doing live. So that's what you'll see me
So
doing.
people can connect with
Probably,
your personality. Yeah.
yes, exactly. So I'm doing a lot more of that. And probably what I'm focusing on right now is just building up my community more so than anything, letting people get to know me, sharing more behind the scenes of my life, and also motivating and inspiring my subscribers. That's what I want to do. Um, so
You've motivated me, Charity. You really have.
thank
I've been
you. Thank you.
motivated. This has been one of the best coffee and conversations since I started this series. This has been one of the best. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's great. It's just great. I am so pleased tonight. I'm so pleased that I pushed through because Kendy K is some kind of tired, but
Right, right. And
I'm
it's been a long day for
pleased.
me. You have to realize I have two daughters. I'm teaching one how to drive. I'm at the college, making sure that everything is squared away for the new semester. Then one daughter wanted to go to the pool, and I had to meet her friends' parents. So I'm trying to do so many things at once. But I read I think somewhere today that somebody said my hands are full right now, but I'm just glad my hands aren't empty. I'm grateful
Mm,
that I'm able to
mm.
do these things, even through, health issues and things of that nature. I got to get to go to my mama's house tomorrow. I got to go see her. So I got a lot going on. And
Thank
catch
you. We
me, I
just
think I'll
dropped
be
Mommy
going
Money
live at,
Getter's link one more time. We just dropped it again, so catch it in the chat. Go ahead, Mommy.
thank you.
Money.
And you can catch me at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be going live with a different topic probably every day from now until at least the end of July because I'm determined to get monetized
I
this
know that's
summer.
right.
And I
Yeah.
think I found the cheat code, guys, and that's going live. I see that people are liking my live. So I'm hoping to convert eventually those live viewers to my uploads and things like that. So and then you'll see us this summer. We're going to be at the beach. We're probably going to do some traveling by the summer's end. So tune in for that because me and the Barbs, we're always doing something. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well.
I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that for me. I am. If you were in this live stream, you heard all of the amazing things. She didn't go into a lot of detail. Well, yes, she did. She went into a whole lot of detail. I hope you caught the gems because I sure did, and I am certainly following up with Mommy Money Getter. I'm already a subscriber. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next for Mommy Money Getter and her 5 young ladies that she is raising. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here with us. Lakeside Laura says, subscribed. Love that. Love that. Love that. Simply Sunshine Moments, it says good energies are connecting here. Absolutely. Absolutely. This has been amazing. And to meet another woman who does life and lives life on the West Coast is amazing for me as well. Angela Spencer, '05
Hey,
is
Angela
dropping
Spencer.
for
Angela is
you.
also a
Yeah.
Walmart creator that found me through my Walmart creator content. Thanks for joining, Angela. This is like one of her first times in my live. And
Hey, Angela.
she
I'm
may
on
have been in the bushes before, but thank you for joining, Angela. I like her content as well. We follow each other. So yeah.
Good, good, good. Mommy Money Getter, if there's nothing else, I'm going to let you have the last word with the reminder. Join me at 8 o'clock in the morning for Shop Talk. That is our maker space for new and small content creators. We're just going to be sharing things. I'll tell you what I've learned about shorts. Mommy Money Getter gave us a lot of insight of how she uses shorts, and you just co-signed my beliefs about shorts and how to use them to make that connection, pointing back to your long form content. So if you would just do your final goodbyes, and then I'll come back before we come down from this place. Mommy Money Getter is our guest tonight for coffee and conversations.
Well, again, I want to thank you for having me on. You were a great host. I appreciate you and all of your viewers, the family. I thank you for all of your family members who have also subscribed to my channel. And if I didn't answer your question, or you felt like you didn't get enough from my response, go ahead and visit my website, CDarayl, that's CDARAYL Howard .com, and you can book a consultation with me, and we can get into some more details about how I have been able to find financial success with content creation on various platforms. And um, they work. They work. And so
Clearly,
get into
clearly.
my channel. If you don't do anything else, head over to that Content Creator for Beginners playlist. I drop a lot of gems over there too. And I'm going to tell you, I take my own advice and I use it, and it is very beneficial. So don't think, oh, she doesn't have that many followers, or what does she know? Use the information I gave you, and then please come back and tell me that it worked for you when it does, because I know it will. But other than that, thank you, Kendy. I feel blessed and honored to be on your show. And thank you to all the money getters. Thanks for holding me down. I see you guys. Thank you.
Okay, money getter. So I'm a money getter because I've been a subscriber of
Right,
Ramani Money Getter. And
right.
y'all,
You're a money getter.
I noticed this Simply Sunshine Moments. It says that she just hit, I believe this is 50 subscribers or so. Check out Simply Sunshine Moments channel, and if you like her content, consider subscribing.
Hey, Smooth. I
So,
see you, Smooth. You came in late, but
okay,
thanks for tuning in.
okay, let
Catch
me
the
see
replay, guys.
if I
All
see
right,
that.
Kendy.
There goes Smooth. Y'all take good care. Y'all, goodbye for now. I'll see you in these YouTube streets. Y'all take good care. Goodbye.